It's 11:50 and it's day 40 and we're here with your Sunday shot of BBLB.
Indeed, hold your noses, get it down in one. It's a potent shot this morning.
Yes, it is. So Friday was more than a little iffy for Iffy. Following a tiffy, she was out in a jiffy.
But don't be sniffy.
Iffy?
But don't be sniffy. I can't keep this up, actually. She's here live and ready to spill the beans on what she really thinks of that lot in there.
Oh.
She hates them. Hates them.
Oh, she doesn't.
Hates them.
But Iffy is only one special on today's menu. Let's take a look at our Sunday lineup. Apprentice star and posh boy Rafe will be here to reveal just how toffee-nosed Ben really is.
Meanwhile, celebrity hairdresser Lee Stafford will be giving us his tips on how Ben could salvage that barnet.
Animal psychic John Starkey will be here to reveal just what happened when we sent George's dog into the house. Your dog!
Carly Murray! Zig and Zag will be talking about being a twin with BB-8's Amanda.
And you want to make sure you listen up, pop fans, because Scouting for Girls are here and they are going to be playing their brand new single at the end of the show.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
Oh, my
I could
God.
combust, I'm that serious. Right, so Iffy proved irksome and has been ousted from the house. This is her big brother story.
I don't know why you would have missed it, but if you did, here's what happened to Iffy.
Out of my mind.
She hung out with the raggy dolls,
It's all gravy in the raggy doll land.
but that went to tatters.
I got a bit bored of our conversations.
I'm getting bored of your singing.
She discovered a better way to put her foot in it,
Felt really good. Really, really good.
but that didn't last.
I don't want to talk to
She
you.
didn't like Kiva,
I actually dislike her.
who didn't like her either.
She's very into herself.
Neither did the other housemates,
Iffy.
because they put her up for eviction. Even Iffy Incredible couldn't save herself. And then she was gone. Iffy! And that was Iffy's time on BB.
Iffy will be here in just a minute, but first, it's the Evicted Depicted.
Oh, yeah. This week's celeb sketcher is none other than Scouting for Girls drummer Pete. Hello, drummer Pete.
Hello. Now, are you any good on the old doodle in front, Pete?
Kind of, yeah.
Pete can doodle, guys.
I can
Are you
doodle.
feeling confident?
I'm feeling
Have you
very
seen
confident.
the rest of the wall?
Yes,
It's pretty
I'm feeling
incredible,
very
isn't it?
confident. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
one good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
There's going to be another one soon.
There's going to be two good ones, guys.
Right then, how would you like to meet an evicted housemate? Yeah! Go on then. She was in the house for a whole 37 days, 1 hour, 14 minutes and 15 seconds. It's Iffy!
Hello, Effie.
Yo!
How
How's
does
it feel?
I wanted to ask her how it feels to walk down those stairs again, Effie.
Not as scary.
Really?
As
Yeah.
the first time.
Not as scary as the
What's
first
it like
time.
being on this side of the fence, though? Are you missing the house?
No, not really. I'm relieved and happy to be out, but I had a brilliant time when I was in there.
Yeah?
Were you expecting it to be you? Because it was quite a close one this week.
I didn't, to be honest, I don't know. I thought to myself, oh, you know, I would like to leave, but I wouldn't like to say it that I'd like to leave, because if I didn't leave, then...
But you were kind of intimating that during the week. You were like, you know what, I'm all right. I've kind of had my fun. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, literally, I said that.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like you're obviously quite OK with yourself to be happy to come out and go back to your life and not be missing being in the house too much.
Yeah, definitely. I feel quite exhilarated, liberated. I feel good that I'm
the
glad I
ends.
went in there, but I'm even happier that I'm out.
That you've come out and
Should
it's done.
Should we
Yeah.
find out what the eviction crowd thought of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we have a little look?
I think Iffy left this evening because she's very boring and she's never on the telly and she doesn't entertain me.
She overreacted to many things and she was the one I wanted out, so I'm glad she's gone. But she didn't have any specific group, any major friends, you know, no one to back her up, and she was backing no one else up, so glad that Iffy's fine now.
I thought she was a bit sneaky, but I think it was anyone could go tonight. She was just unlucky.
I think she was a bit confused. I think she was confused about her role in the house and how she was being perceived. And I think she went in there to discover herself, but I think you do that on a yoga holiday in Tibet. You don't go into the Big Brother house to discover yourself. You go into the Big Brother house to entertain Britain.
Oh, dear. They thought you were a bit
Davina.
boring. Yeah, I know, Davina. How about that?
Well, I can only control what I do in the house. I can't control what's shown. We were in
Yeah.
the house for 24 hours every day.
You
and-
were doing all sorts of bonkers stuff. We just never saw
if
it.
you watch the live streaming, I was on.
I can't
like,
stop watching
doing-
live streaming. You know about me and live streaming, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't know. But yeah, if people think I'm boring because if I was honest and if I was trying to make a good television programme, I most of you wouldn't have shown me either because I literally wasn't doing any bitching. I wasn't sleeping with
You
anyone
just
or
kind
anything.
of said what you thought, didn't you?
When I thought the time was right.
Yeah,
I
you were
didn't
just
want to.
quite open and honest with your feelings.
Yeah.
You didn't really play a game either, and it kind of, the penny only dropped with you. They're all being a bit tactical in there. Do you
Yeah.
wish you'd have done that now rather than just...
No, I'm glad I didn't have a game plan. I didn't go in there really to entertain the nation. I went in there for me.
Yeah.
And if I would have been trying to play a game, then I'd be best friends with Ben, I'd be a born-again Christian, and I'd be sucking my thumb. So...
So do you think then that Dave and Ben are the biggest game players in there?
I think they're definitely contributing, but I'd say the biggest game player is Josie.
Really?
What? Hang
Now
on.
that's going to shock a lot of people.
Left field. What lovely Josie, the people's favourite.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
Just
I think
a
the people
nice
are
girl.
wrong. No, she's definitely playing a game, and I only realised that towards the end because I'd have conversations with her and she'd say, but I don't understand, and I could see her eyes glaze over that she weren't really interested in coming to resolve the situation, and then she'd go stuff like, you'd hear the camera go, and then she'd go, I can't believe I'm in the Big Brother house. I don't ever think about the cameras. When you've just heard the cameras click around and zoom in on you, I can't believe I'm here.
But can't you zone out, though, when you're in there? Are you always fully aware?
No, I think you definitely can forget that they're there to a degree and that you can get more comfortable with them being there. But you literally hear people running down the tracks, you hear the cameras zooming in. So, yeah, I'll have a conversation and maybe about 8 seconds into it, I think, you know, don't say anything that could be derogatory or politically incorrect. But you can say it, and they don't show it when you do, but... Yeah, people who say they're not aware of the cameras.
I should be watching the live streaming. The live streaming sounds incredible.
Yeah, we...
Now everybody knows that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. It seemed particularly true for Iffy. Let's have a little look at this.
The best thing to do would be to tell her.
Shabby has something that she wants to talk to you about.
Iffy, that's not cool, man.
Sunshine, you know the crisps, could we open them because we're all dying? And seriously, can we just get them and have some?
In the end, Shabby, these have got my name on them and I can share them with who I want.
Spoiled.
They've told me what you have to give, your hat.
Well, no, the deal's busted because I'm not giving them my hat.
That's what they said. Do you know what I said to you in the dining room? Why would a 24-year-old be crying if he didn't fancy you?
So you bagged me, took my coin, stopped Josie from getting my present.
I know what you're doing, John. You're just trying to wind me up, and you're succeeding.
What? Wind you up? If you bagged me in the diary room and took my coin.
Should I push it or should I keep quiet? Push it.
Mwah.
So you had a bit of a row with John James, or rather he had a bit of a row with you. You didn't really go back at him. Why is he so sensitive about him and Josie?
I did go back at him.
Yeah, but you kind of stuck up for yourself.
You just didn't see it was on the live streaming.
Yeah.
Rather than going into a mass argument, you just kind of made your point of why you said it.
Yeah, because it was very... I can see it from his point of view. Josie said to me in the snug, John James is a 24-year-old guy and he's crying in the diary room about me. And then when she said, I don't understand why he'd fancy me, I said, because he's 24 and he's crying in the diary room about you, so he must have feelings for you.
As someone that's been in there and been around them and seen them together, is it genuine? Is it a two-way thing?
It's so hard, because I would have thought he really did fancy her, but then when people asked him, he point blank said no. And he told me that his ex-girlfriend used to look like Keely and she had fake boobs. So I was thinking, OK, so is that what you like then? He's like, well, you know, I like anybody, but you don't like Josie? No, I don't like her. So then I don't understand why he was crying in the diary room if he didn't like her, and I couldn't work that out. So I was trying to make Josie feel better, but then she denied that she ever said it and left me hanging to dry, and then had that glazed look when I was trying to explain it to her, and then went, I can't believe I'm in the Big Brother house. So I thought, well, you're definitely playing a game.
Yeah.
Because she just says, oh, I can't remember it.
And you've made up with Kiva, kind of, in the past few days. Are you happy about that?
Yeah, I think I didn't want to leave, like, with any animosity or anything, but I just think she is quite bitchy, but loads of girls
She
are.
says what she thinks, doesn't she?
She is
Iffy,
quite
very
bitchy.
quickly, $64 million question. Who do you want to win, my love?
Corin. I love Mario, but Corin.
Corin, yeah? All right, darling, give her a big round of applause. Iffy, everybody.
Right, join us after the break for the latest happenings from the house and to find out what's going on in the head of George's dog. I am serious.
Darling,
We'll
love
see you
it.
in 4.
Welcome back to BBLB. It's 12:05, as you can see on our beautiful wall here. Pete's newest addition there. This is Iffy. Got to say, not very impressed, are we, guys, huh? I don't think he's going to be stealing top spot from Keith Lemon. And look, he's plugging his single as well. Scandalous. Now, this weekend's been all about Ben, and who better to discuss Ben's unique look than hairdresser to the stars Lee Stafford and his old mucker and fellow posho Ray from The Apprentice. Right, Lily. How are you, mate? You all right?
Good, how are you, mate?
Very good. David, who works in our office here, looks a little, well, doesn't look a bit like Ben. Unfortunately, he's a bit more handsome than that, but he's got funny hair, guys. He's got funny hair. Talk us through Ben's unique look.
Well, to be quite honest, I kind of like Ben's hair.
Really?
It's wrong, but it's right.
But he's
Do you know what I
kind
mean?
of